Hey, what is up guys? My name is Oleg. This is Mr. Bond. Welcome back to the channel. A few months ago, I made a video right before my trip to Europe, and in that video I talked about the 3 watches that I'm going to bring with me to Europe. I also talked about the fact that I really wanted to buy a watch while in Ukraine. My goal was to buy Polyot Shturmansky chronograph. Unfortunately, I was not able to find that watch while in Ukraine. I was only there for about a week. However, I did buy 4 other watches on this trip. One of them I'm gonna give away to one of you guys. So let me tell you about the 4 watches that I bought on the trip. All 4 watches that I bought on this trip are vintage watches. Some of them are made in USSR, some of them are made in Russia. So that's how I could kind of tell the age for each one of the watches. So the first watch that I bought this one actually for my girlfriend. The name of this one is Zim, and it is made in USSR, so it's made before 1991. I'm guessing this one was made sometime in the 1980s. The watch works great. It has this cool sub-seconds hand. The font for Arabic numerals is really cool. Keeps pretty good time. It has this gold plating on it, domed acrylic crystal, the crown at 3 o'clock. Kind of a very basic, very simple watch. Now the reason why I bought this one for my girlfriend, and I'm not giving this one away, because of its size. It's only 30 millimeters in diameter, so it's way too small for my size of a wrist, but it's perfect for her, and she was really happy to get this watch. So from time to time, she wears it. The second watch I bought is this Polyot Alarm. The watch is in a very rough condition and it actually doesn't really work. It needs a major service, so I'm gonna service this watch, I'm gonna fix it up. And the only reason why I bought this watch is because I only had 1 week in Ukraine and I wanted to bring some cool watches to share with you guys. And this was one of the watches that I found because I couldn't find any stores that would have vintage Russian watches available. So I had to go to flea markets, I had to go to a bazaar or marketplaces and try to find watches here and there to bring back, and there weren't too many available, so whatever I could find I tried to buy up, pick up and bring back to Canada. This was one of those watches. So once again, I'm gonna fix this one up. I think it just needs a service. It'll be kind of cool to have a mechanical alarm watch. Now this is not the watch that I'm giving away, simply because it doesn't really work, so you don't need my old junk anyways. Third watch that I picked up in Ukraine is this Slava watch. It's in a very rough condition once again. I picked this one up at the flea market. You can see the crystal is in alright condition. You can probably buff this one out because it still has a domed acrylic crystal. However, the case is really scratched up. The button at the 2 o'clock position, I'm guessing that's the button to either adjust the day or the date. That button doesn't press, it's completely stuck. The watch does keep time and it does work. Kind of an interesting thing about this watch, it doesn't have a seconds hand. However, I think the seconds hand just flew off over the years. It's not on purpose, it's not designed not to have the seconds hand. It just over the years the seconds hand got lost, so to speak. However, it still has the day-date functionality. Says сделано в SSSR, which means made in USSR, so this is probably 1980s, 1970s timepiece. And again, I bought this one as kind of a souvenir, something to bring back, something to share with you. And oh, I should probably talk about the prices. So the Zim watch, the one that I bought for my girlfriend, I think I paid something like $15, something around there. The broken Polyot, I paid about $5. And for this watch, I paid about either $5 or $8, something like that. So they weren't very expensive at all. I saved the best for last. This is the 4th watch that I bought in Ukraine. This is the one that I'm actually going to give away to one of you guys. This is a Raketa watch with day-date functionality. It also has the second crown by the 4 o'clock position. So it actually has an annual calendar, so to speak. I actually don't really know how it works, and it only goes until 2012. So this calendar is kind of expired. But I thought this was a really cool watch. It was in a really good condition. So that's why I bought it, and I thought, hey, why don't I give this one away to one of you guys? Now, the thing that I really like about this watch is, first of all, the design. It's very unique. The color of the dial kind of changes depending on the lighting condition. So in some lighting conditions, it looks blue. In some lighting conditions, it kind of looks purple/silver. So it's a very, very cool and interesting dial. And the second thing that I really like about this watch is its size. So it has a modern watch dimensions. It has a 40 millimeter diameter. It's only 42 millimeters from one lug to another. It has an 18 millimeter lug width, and it's only 12.5 millimeters thick, including that huge dome on the acrylic crystal. So I really like the dimensions of this watch because even though the 40mm diameter would look good on the larger wrists, the 42mm from one leg to another will make this one fit on smaller wrists as well as the larger wrists, and it's just a kind of a cool watch with a cool story. Let me talk a little bit about the Rakieta as a company. So it's actually not the same company that makes Vostok watches, the same company that makes Polyot watches. That company is called the Moscow Watch Factory. So this one is made at a different factory. That factory is called Petrodvorets Watch Factory in St. Petersburg. So it's not in Moscow, it's in a different city, St. Petersburg, the second largest city in Russia. The company was started in 1961, and actually it's still going strong. Now they're trying to focus on more luxury pieces, so the factory is still in business. Rakieta Watch Company is still in business. Now let's talk about how you can win this watch if, of course, you're interested in this watch. It's very simple, 2 simple steps. Number 1, you should be a subscriber to the channel. If you're not, please subscribe. And second, leave a comment in a comment section below about anything. That's it. That's how you enter. And next Tuesday, December the 3rd, we're going to pick a winner at random. We're going to message you and mail you this watch. Now, I know this is not a huge giveaway. This is not a very expensive watch. I paid about $30 for this watch. In fact, you can find them on eBay for about $30. So if you don't win this one, but if you still want to buy yours, you can do so, $30. So I know it's not like a huge giveaway, but I thought it would be kind of cool story that I brought it from Ukraine and now I'm giving it away. So yeah, leave a comment in the comment section below, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you're entered into the giveaway. And of course, like the video if you enjoyed it. I appreciate you watching this one until the end. By the way, today on my wrist I'm wearing Oris Aquas. I did a full review of this watch. That video can be found on the YouTube channel. I will also leave a link to it in the description below. Also in the description below there are 2 links. Number 1, we sell NATO straps. So if you're interested in buying a good quality NATO strap, there's a link for that in the description below. The second link is a secret link. Have a look if you're curious. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. And I'll see you guys next time. And good luck with the giveaway. Bye.